Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today I'm going to be playing some more Ultimate General Gettysburg. I've gotten a lot of positive feedback on my previous videos, and I know there have been several people who've been asking me to make more multiplayer videos, so that's what I'm going to do here today, mainly because I haven't played it since it first went live, and since it went live there have been 2 patches that have come out, and there's 3 new battles, relatively new. Again, they're new since I last played it. The original 2 that came out with multiplayer were just the Army's Approach, which I played in the first multiplayer video, my kind of first impressions, and now they have added McPherson's Ridge to it, or they had McPherson's Ridge to it, I'm sorry, but what they've added is Devil's Den and Union attacks on Benner Hill, as well as a Conquer the Map. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot here and play the Devil's Den. You can see here the description of this scenario is the Confederates led by General Longstreet attempt to sneak behind the ridges and execute a flank attack on the Union left. While the Union Army fortifies the area, General Sickles disobeys Meade's command and advances to an exposed position. Will the Confederates exploit this temporary weakness? So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to find an opponent, and I think last time I played as the Confederates, so we'll go ahead and give the Union a shot here. You can see we're placed into a lobby here waiting for some people to play. I will say I'm a little bit disappointed with kind of the average turnout of multiplayer. You know, there seems to be a pretty large audience for this game on Steam, but I tried playing a game earlier today, and I had to wait over 10 minutes and still didn't end up finding anyone. You can see here it doesn't look like there's anyone online right now. I don't have the best ping. That's odd because I've got a pretty good connection. But yeah, so we're just waiting here for someone to play, and maybe I'll invite a friend here. Just a moment. All right, so here I'm going to go ahead and invite a friend from my Steam list here, and we'll go ahead and get a game going. Just waiting for the invite to go through, and then we can go ahead and start this battle. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this thing here. We got 2 second lieutenants facing off against each other, where you can see here we're playing the Battle of Devil's Den. We're on the Union side. We've got 17,465 soldiers against an estimated 28,000 Confederates. We've got 20,000 reinforcements coming in. I didn't get a chance there to read the whole description. You can see we've got troops in position here to the north. I don't know where our reserves are coming up, but we need some men to deploy along the round tops here. I'm sure they're going to try and flank me. I guess we're going to swing Hall down here to the south to form up. That's a little squiggly. To form up here. Trumbull's going to get flanked. So you can see here that the Confederates are coming in with a rather large force. I would imagine they're going to swing to our south. So we're going to put Ward over here. We're just going to kind of shift everyone a little bit south. I doubt they're going to launch a frontal attack on the Peach Orchard. So you know what? I think I can bring Carr down as well. He'll kind of move into the wheat field and protect Ward's flank. We'll bring Burling down as well. You can see the Confederates look like they're going for a wide flanking maneuver here, probably to try and take Big Round Top, then swing out into the open here against us. We're going to want to bring another brigade of infantry south as well. They'll deploy off Little Round Top. I might concede Big Round Top. Maybe just buying some time here. We're going to swing the sharpshooters into these woods here to hopefully delay the enemy just a little bit. We've got a artillery brigade or whatever, what have you, coming down from the south. You know, I think all these guys historically redeployed, because I know Zook's brigade, the Irish brigade, they were all fighting in the wheat field, so if this is a historical scenario, they would definitely be down there. We're going to pull Harrow out as well, because they've got some men up there on the front. We could just pull out of the Peach Orchard altogether, but I think that would probably be ill-advised. So we'll move cross forward here to protect the Excelsior Brigade flank. Move Zook up here as well. I don't know if I like the idea of moving him into the open, but again, if we can pull some of these guys out, we can prevent the enemy from flanking us, and if the enemy is going to go full hard flank like it looks like they are, I'm Gonna need to get some artillery in position here as well, though. Okay, here we go. Artillery is going to get up on Round Top. I don't know what the line of sight looks like from up there, but we can adjust it once we get them there. You can see our sharpshooters have engaged the enemy. I don't think there's any way we hold big Round Top. But we're going to move these guys. I don't know if that's smart. Looks like the enemy's moving on the double. Definitely trying to get into position to flank us. Ward's flank is okay for now. So we'll move him into position on big Round Top, at least to act as a buff, or as kind of a delaying force. As they're firing while they're in a terrible formation there. So, so far, Confederates are deploying artillery up here. Meanwhile, in the north, looks like they're just going to move everyone south. So again, if they're going to shift everyone way south, we're going to have to adjust to that. We're going to bring Harrow down here. We'll place him kind of along this road line. He'll act as more or less a reserve. We've got some reinforcement infantry coming up, which I'm going to deploy south of Little Round Top. So if the enemy does advance, or Big Round Top, you can see here the enemy's going for a pretty wide flanking maneuver. I don't want to exhaust my troops. I'm hoping that, you know, getting my troops here in good order is important. You can see here Ward is in a tricky spot, but again, he's there more to buy time. We're going to deploy Hall towards flank. You can see Law is trying to get around him as they're more or less tearing apart and destroying these sharpshooters, but they've done their job. They've bought some time here. Again, I don't want to be too aggressive and run too much. It doesn't look like I thought I could run artillery, but I guess not. So these guys, I don't know why these Confederates are letting their flanks get destroyed. Law's coming north. So again, Hall is rushing to him. I guess there's no point in leaving Smith out here all by himself, so maybe we'll get a good line of fire from there. With the Confederate maneuver to our south, I'm hoping I can swing across and hit their flank. Again, I don't want to move these guys too early. Put Phillips on Cemetery Ridge. So we've secured Little Round Top. Aries divisions arriving as reinforcements. So these guys, I need some troops in the south. They're preparing an attack against Ward here, and I'm gonna have to move Buring up. Getting caught in somewhat of a salient here. We're gonna move Sickles. Oh, these guys are they part of Sickles' command? I don't think they are. I'm gonna move Sickles down here. Hopefully to bolster the morale of these guys. You can see the enemy is swarming in around Ward. Again, my goal isn't so much to hold Big Round Top. I don't think that's really all that feasible. We'll run him into position. He's in good enough shape, or should be. Move the Irish Brigade here. Okay. Again, these guys are going to kind of move in on the flank. We're going to try and rush them into position. I don't think there's any way they get there in time. More of these guys coming south. Again, I'm worried the enemy is going to try and hit that rather exposed position here along Devil's Den. My artillery seems useless at this point. These guys are going to come forward, protect car, run and get them in position. Keep them in some cover, though. I don't think this artillery battery can do anything. Those guys are starting to have an effect. You can see here Hall's brigade isn't engaged in hand-to-hand combat. Ward is as well. I didn't realize Burling kind of just... I feel like he kind of went off and did his own thing. You can see Hall looks like he's held his ground against the Confederates, against Laws. Looks like... Well, maybe they're not retreating? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Bringing Webb to his flank. Tilton, meanwhile, he's got a small brigade, but he's coming in on Law's flank. So providing some support there. You can see there we've got two brigades in more or less full retreat here. These guys have pretty good cover. Again, the Confederates are massing a pretty large force on our flank, so I think Big Round Top is lost. Little Round Top doesn't have the best defensive setup either right now. Come on, guys. I need more artillery here. Whoa. Glitch. Look out! What the heck? What is going on? Okay. I don't know what's going on. What is this? What just happened? I don't want to drop the game, but... Hello? My icons became unglued with my main screen. What the heck? I think I'm gonna have to quit. I don't think there's any way... I don't think there's any way for me to... Can I don't even know what does that button do? What my screen is... What the hell? Come on! So I'm gonna have to take a loss here, apparently. I mean, I can hope my soldiers hold out, but I've got no command over them. This definitely looks like something that would be worth reporting a bug. Whoa, wait a minute. Did everything start moving again? Did I lose my connection with my player? Like, what? No, everything's unglued. Okay, so back to report a bug. Let's send the screenshot. Icons become unglued from their units and sprites freeze in their place. Hopefully the screenshot is obvious enough. And send. So maybe this will get addressed. It's processing. Well, this isn't going to quite be the scenario or battle I thought it was going to be. Maybe I'll play another one shortly. You can see I'm still losing soldiers. I don't have any idea what's going on, though. Yeah. All right, I'm going to have to exit out of this one. Thank you for watching, guys. This was weird. And until next time, this is the Historical Gamer signing out.